Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Travis and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you guys the Refugium here, which is on the right side of my old, I guess you could say it's old, but my prior grow out system, which by the way, this left side will be a grow out system. Again, we got our new budget lighting in and I got to make some 3D mounts for it just because I want to hang them up like the XR15, and we'll start that series next week. But anyways, moving back over here, this Lowboy and this Lowboy are attached to the 300-gallon reef and the tub, all coming down to this geo sump, which I do have a Refugium built into that. But because of all the orders that you guys and requests you guys have been asking for Chaeto, plus I had some excess nutrients that I talked about in the previous video, I decided to go ahead and just turn one of these Lowboys into a Refugium, at least for now. If the coral system, if I need more room for coral at some point down the road, I'll go ahead and convert this back to coral grow out. But for now, it works out great. I'm actually using 2 of these 4 bulb, I'm trying to make it so it looks decent. They're 4 bulb, 4-foot, 5K Kelvin fixtures from Home Depot. I think they're like 30 bucks a piece, but I like to use these when I grow microgreens, and I do like basil and all sorts of stuff throughout the year, just because, you know, it gets winter here in Pennsylvania. Can't really do much with a garden outside at that point. So anyways, these work really good when it comes to growing plants, so I figured, hey, let's go ahead and give it a shot and see how it does on the Chaeto. And we started off with probably a basketball size a couple weeks ago, and it is growing and growing and growing, and I've been pulling from it consistently. Now, when it comes to hanging these up, I did have a little bit of an issue because they're too wide. Let me see if I can turn the light on here. Can I do that? Yeah. So they're a little too wide to fit inside this 2x4, and I was like, man, I don't want to take this apart. So I went ahead and 3D printed some custom mounts. I'll show you guys like an overlay of Fusion 360 or something, but they basically snap in to the top of this fixture, and then I made a little spot for a zip tie as an a just in case it breaks off. It's still hanging there, and then of course it screws into the top. So I just made 4 of those, and let me turn this light off real quick. Maybe, there we go. And basically they just hang just slightly under the canopy there and work out pretty well. Now, yeah, it's definitely overkill when it comes to lighting, and I have noticed that sometimes the Chaeto gets a little light in color because it's growing so fast. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's rocking. It's actually rocking really well. So no issues with this setup. I mean, the way this overflow is set up here, I'm not worried about the macroalgae going over or anything like that. The only issue that I've seen is once the macroalgae starts getting too full, it sticks out top of the water and it dies off. I just have to pull it out and just kind of make sure it stays submerged. But other than that, it's pretty sweet setup. It's serving the purpose of taking care of the nutrients plus fulfilling the orders that come in for Chaeto. So I'm really happy about it, and like I said, I'll keep this system running for as long as I need it. As long as the nutrients stay in check, I don't have any issues with that. And if I don't need the additional space for the coral grow out system. But yeah, so for anybody's wondering if you can turn a Lowboy into a Refugium, well, yes you can. So that's about it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you have any questions, or if you've created a Refugium out of something random like a Lowboy or an additional tank, or even I had people doing it out of buckets and all sorts of stuff, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later. All right, peace.